On a cold, rainy morning at the old Willowbrook train station, where people rushed past each other with umbrellas and busy eyes, a young woman named Alina stood quietly near the edge of the platform, clutching her worn-out bag and the last $10 bill she had left until payday. Life had not been kind to her lately. She worked 2 jobs, skipped meals most days, and had walked 40 minutes to the station because she couldn't afford a bus ride. Her shoes were soaked through, her coat was thin, but her spirit, somehow, remained warm. As she waited for her train, she noticed a man sitting on the wet ground a few meters away, shivering beneath a soaked t-shirt, his hair plastered to his forehead, clutching his stomach as if battling both hunger and the cold. People passed by without a glance, or worse, with judgment in their eyes, but Alina felt something tug inside her. She watched as he tried to stand but couldn't. He looked exhausted, pale, and defeated. Hesitating only for a moment, she walked toward him, kneeling slightly despite the puddles soaking her knees. "Are you okay?" she asked softly. The man lifted his head, surprised anyone had even spoken to him. His name was Ethan, though she didn't know that yet. He'd been sitting there for hours after a disastrous night, one where he lost his wallet, phone, and luggage while traveling, leaving him with nothing but the clothes on his back. What no one around knew was that Ethan was actually one of the youngest tech millionaires in the country, but dressed down, soaked by the rain, and without his usual entourage, not a single soul recognized him. He whispered weakly, "I just need something to eat. I haven't eaten since yesterday." His voice trembled not from cold but from embarrassment. Alina felt her heart twist. She reached into her bag and pulled out that single $10 bill, the only money she had left to survive until she got paid. She stared at it for a second, knowing what giving it away would mean: no lunch, no bus, and possibly skipping dinner too. But she looked at Ethan's trembling hands and sunken eyes and made her choice. Without hesitation, she placed the money into his palm and smiled gently. "Get something warm to eat, okay? You'll be all right." Ethan stared at her, stunned. No one had shown him this kind of kindness in years, not employees, not business partners, not investors, no one. He wanted to refuse, but hunger overpowered pride. "Thank you. I don't know how to repay you," he whispered. Alina simply nodded and stood up, brushing off her soaked skirt. "Just help someone else when you can." She walked away, unaware that her simple act of compassion was about to change both their lives forever. The train arrived, and she boarded, unaware that Ethan watched her until the doors closed. He used the money to buy a warm drink and a sandwich, and as he ate, power slowly returned to his body. After getting help from station security, he contacted his assistant, retrieved his belongings, and returned to his penthouse by evening, still thinking about her. He replayed her kindness over and over, wondering why a woman struggling herself would give away her last dollar to him. The next morning, Ethan, now in his tailored suit, polished shoes, and with the confidence of the multi-millionaire he truly was, returned to the same station. He stood there scanning every face, hoping to find her. Hours passed. No sign of her. For 3 days he returned, early morning to late afternoon, determined not to give up. On the 4th day, just as he was about to leave, he saw her walking slowly, tiredly, her hair pulled up, the same worn-out bag slung over her shoulder. She looked even more exhausted than before. He walked toward her, and she didn't recognize him at first. This polished, well-dressed man looked nothing like the shivering stranger she helped. "Alina," he called. She froze, confused. "Do I know you?" He smiled gently. "Yes. You gave me your last $10. Her eyes widened in shock. "What?" "But you," Ethan nodded. "That day, I was stranded. Everything I owned had been lost. But you helped me when you had nothing to spare. I will never forget that." She looked embarrassed, almost apologetic. "It was nothing." "Really?" "To me," he said softly, "it was everything." Then, to her astonishment, he handed her a folder. Inside was a job offer, full-time position at his tech company, triple her current pay, benefits, travel allowance, and an advance salary. Alina gasped, her hands trembling, tears filling her eyes. "I don't understand, why me?" Ethan stepped closer. "Because the world needs more people like you. People who give even when they have nothing. You didn't help me because of who I was, you helped me because of who you are." Alina wiped her tears as the reality of her new life began to sink in. A life without hunger, without fear, without constant struggle. Her kindness had come back to her multiplied 1,000 times. And as they stood there on the same platform where they first met, Ethan whispered, "Your kindness changed my life. Let me change yours." And from that day forward, Alina's world transformed. She went from barely surviving to thriving, all because she chose compassion over convenience. Her simple act lifted her out of hardship, and Ethan never forgot the woman who helped him when he appeared to have nothing at all. The story of that rainy morning became one of the most beautiful reminders that kindness always returns, often when you least expect it, and from the places you never imagined. So dear viewer, if this story touched your heart, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with someone who needs hope today, because your support helps us bring more inspiring stories just like this one.